Hey guys, I know this is not our usual format pag nag-record tayo ng video, but I just thought of something na gusto kong i-share sa inyo. And whenever I remember or whenever someone does this to me, I think it bothers me. And that's when, even though you have a first name, then there's this guy who just decided to always call you by your last name. Like, let's say my name is David Fernandez, and then I have 5 friends or 5 acquaintances, and then 4 out of these 5 persons are calling me by my first name, and then there's this guy who just decided to call me palagi by my last name, Fernandez, Fernandez, Fernandez. What do I think about this guy? Why do I feel whenever this guy call me by my last name? I feel disrespected, and I feel that that guy is rude. I feel that that guy is thinking of me like an object, treating me like an object, treating me like a soldier, and he is the superior. That's how I feel. That's how I feel whenever someone is calling me by my last name. And may mga kakilala ko na tinatawag ako by my last name lang, even though aware siya na I have a first name, Raymart, and he always calls me Cosme. Why? Why though? Do you think I like being called by my last name even though my first name naman ako? I think that is rude. I think that is disrespectful. And I looked it up. Maraming nag-agree sa akin ito. Maraming nasasabi this is what's actually happening. That's someone who is calling you by your last name palagi. Even though aware siya na may first name ka. That someone thinks na siya ay superior. That someone thinks of you like an object. Like someone who doesn't deserve to be respected. So pag may makakilala kang tinatawag ka palagi by your last name, that someone doesn't deserve your respect as well. You don't treat that someone as your friend because that someone doesn't treat you as your friend. Let's say, excuse niya is talagang mas cool tawagin yung apelyido mo. Doesn't really matter. I have a first name. Call me by my first name. Di ba? This is not elementary or high school anymore when our teachers was calling us by our last name and then nakukuha yun ng classmates natin. Doon ka nakikilala ng klase by your last name. This is not elementary or high school anymore. When we are adults, when we're in college, when we're already working, tapos may coworker ka na ganyan ang ginagawa sa'yo, tinatawag ka by your last name palagi. That coworker, that friend, that doesn't deserve your respect. Because he is not respecting you. Why do you have to call someone by his last name? My first name naman siya. Yung mga kakilala ko dyan, if you are hearing this, if you are watching this, bakit nyo ko tinatawag by my last name if alam nyong ang pangalan ko is Raymart? Diba? You are treating me as an object, therefore, I don't know you as well. Because calling me by my last name, that means you don't know me. You are denying the fact that you know my first name. You are denying the fact that I am a person. You are treating me as an object. So, you are also someone I don't know. Ganyan dapat ang isipin mo. Even if that's your boss, even if that's your coworker, that someone doesn't deserve your respect. You can call someone respectfully by their last name, but lagyan mo ng Mr. or Mrs. or Miss sa unahan. Mr. Fernandez, Miss Fernandez, di ba? Hindi siya disrespectful pakinggan? Kasi you're putting respect first. You are recognizing that guy as a Mr. and a Mrs. and a Miss. You are recognizing that certain someone as a person. But when you just directly calls them by their last name, Domingo, doesn't ring well. Pangit pakinggan. You sound like a douchebag, really. So if ganyan na attitude mo, towards someone, stop that. Because that's someone who is listening to you, hearing you, call them by their last name, isn't liking that. Siguro may iba na wala talagang pakialam na okay lang sa kanila, tawagin sila by ganyan. But for people who are sensitive like me, people who thinks that they should be called by their first name kasi may first name sila, that's disrespectful, that's rude. And if you agree to this, comment down. If you don't, then comment also na you disagree. You think I'm just super sensitive, but I looked it up, marami nag-agree sa akin. When someone calls you by your last name, even though he or she is fully aware na may first name ka, that someone doesn't respect you. that someone is rude. That's it for this video. Anyway, napaka-random, di ba? So, mag-subscribe kayo din sa channel and then ring your notification bell. Kita-kita ulit tayo sa susunod na video. See you guys!